Fifth grade, it is Wednesday. This is our language arts video. So today we are talking about numbers in grammar. Today and tomorrow we are going to be writing some numbers. You're going to be copying and you're going to be tracing, but you're also going to be copying. So more than once is how many times you're going to keep writing these words as far across the page as you can. So 1 is pretty simple, 10 is pretty simple. The ones I want to point out are the ones that say 100 and 1,000, just because they're a little bit longer. So I want you to be able to take your time. Ignore this, we're gonna go over it. So for 1,000, you're gonna start your T, H, O. Remember the top of the U. That's where you're gonna start. So it's gonna be U, S, A. Remember N has 2 humps, and you have your D. Okay? So that's kind of what I want you to make sure of, is make sure that you're forming all of your letters correctly. Even in these longer words, make sure that you're forming all of them correctly and that your ends have 2 humps and not just 1. The only time they should have 1 is if they're after an O, like you see in number 1, in the first one at the top, okay? Now, for spelling today, we had our test. There's nothing really to go over for that. Next week or tomorrow, you're going to start next week's words, okay? Today, we're starting what are called Diamante poems. Diamante, if you look at how it's spelled, let me see if it's, I'll show you how it's spelled right here. It looks like the word diamond, and that's because it's kind of shaped like a diamond, okay? So this is how we're going to do it. Usually they have 7 lines, so it goes 1, then 2 words, and then 3 words, and then 4 words, 3 words, 2 words, 1 word. And that's what you're going to have tomorrow. But today, because we're starting out, I gave you a shorter one, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So it's going to keep increasing, and then once you hit that middle, it's going to start decreasing in your words. Okay? So if you look, it tells you exactly what you have there. It's a noun, adjective, and then ing verbs, and then adjective and noun. So that's also another diamond shape, is that it has noun, verb, adjective, verb, noun. And then tomorrow's is going to have noun, adjective, verb, noun, noun, ing, verb, the adjective, and then the noun. So it's going to create that parallel where it goes top and then into the middle, and you could go back out, and they have the same structure. Okay? So as an example of that, it tells you on your paper what words you're going to use. But I wrote an example to kind of show you, because we're going to write what are called synonym poems. Synonym diamantes, okay? So the first example I want to give you, it says puppy, sweet young, running, sleeping, playing, ball, leash, treats, backyard, barking, eating, fetching, playful, silly, pup. So if you look, that middle line that you guys don't see right now, that middle line had ball, leash, treats, backyard. So they were nouns that were related to the puppy, but it wasn't the puppy itself, okay? Let me write one more word. I found a better word for the poem that I wrote, so that's why. So I'm going to show you my example. I did it on school. So I said school, and I took it after what you see on your paper. So the first noun I did was school. Then I had 2 adjectives, which I did fun, bright. Then I had 3 ing verbs. When I think of school, I think of learning, writing, and playing, whether it be playing outside on the playground or playing music, because I played music from 4th grade until I graduated. All right, and then adjective, I said awesome and loud, because school is loud. And then for my noun, I said playground, because it's what I think of. That's another thing that I think of with school. Originally, I had put... now I can't remember what I had originally because I erased it. But originally I had something more related to school itself. I put academy. So the last one should be related to the first one. So it should say school, and then I should have left academy because it's a little more related to school. But there you go. So go ahead and write your own about whatever you want. Just make sure that they all relate to your first noun. So you're gonna choose what topic your diamante is on, and then you're gonna do your adjectives that describe it, what verbs you think of when you think of this noun, and then 2 more adjectives, and then the last noun should be like another noun for the first one. It should be like a synonym, okay?